After the fall of Ukraine's fortress city of Pokrovsk, its sister city Myrnohrad now appears to be the next major frontline target, raising alarms about another strategic collapse in the region. Ukrainian forces defending Myrnohrad are facing extreme danger as the intense air war raging over Donetsk continues to escalate, leaving them increasingly vulnerable with each passing day. Troops have been forced to rely on a dangerously exposed grey zone corridor to move in and out of the city, navigating open ground that offers almost no protection from Russian fire. Russian troops repeatedly targeted these crucial access roads, forcing Ukrainian forces to rotate their personnel while under heavy bombardment and constant threat from above. Moscow's forces were steadily advancing in the town of Myrnohrad, Russia's top general said on December 9, signaling a tightening grip on yet another key battlefield location.
The troops of the joint group of forces continue their offensive, practically in all directions. During the report to the Supreme Commander, Russian President Vladimir Putin, about liberation of Pokrovsk on December 1, the Supreme Commander ordered to defeat enemy's units in areas to the east of Pokrovsk and in Myrnohrad. As of today, the units of Russia's Second Army liberated the settlements of Rivne, and Hnativka, adjacent to Pokrovsk from the east.
Soldiers on the ground said that every usable route into Myrnohrad remained under near-continuous Russian strikes, making even the simplest movement a life-threatening risk. Earlier attempts to rotate troops through the nearby town of Rivne ended in disaster, with several vehicles destroyed in November during Russian attacks on vulnerable convoys. In early December, only a handful of troops managed to escape on foot, underscoring just how deadly and restrictive the exposed corridor had become for Ukrainian units. Russian troops then pushed deeper into Myrnohrad as Ukraine's surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities continued to shrink, limiting its ability to monitor enemy advances. The Ukrainian army suffered additional losses while attempting to move personnel through the exposed grey zone, further eroding their strength in an already critical battle. Ukraine's commander, Oleksandr Syrsky, maintained that Myrnohrad had not yet been fully encircled, but fears of such an outcome were increasing rapidly among observers. Troops on the front lines said the reality was far worse than official statements suggested, describing conditions that were deteriorating much faster than reported. Analysts warned that if Russia consolidated its hold on Myrnohrad, it could threaten larger cities to the west, potentially opening the door to a deeper advance into Ukrainian territory. Ukrainian brigades tried to clear sections of the Grey Corridor to restore some safe passage, but their efforts resulted in no confirmed gains and remained incredibly dangerous. These harsh conditions mirrored the losses previously seen in Siversk and Pokrovsk, where Russian forces eventually overwhelmed Ukrainian defenses despite prolonged resistance. Control of Myrnohrad's supply lines remained absolutely essential for Ukraine's broader defense of Donetsk, making every kilometer of the corridor vitally important. The dangerous grey zone corridor soon became a symbol of Ukraine's shrinking maneuver space in the region, reflecting how limited their operational mobility had become. Casualties within this grey zone revealed the growing human cost of keeping a fragile lifeline open to a city under siege, highlighting the immense sacrifices made by Ukrainian soldiers.